Welcome back. Our community is full of amazing people doing fantastic things.
Yes, and two of whom are sitting right over in the chair next to us. PGA Tour player and 2005 Players Champion Fred Funk. We were just reminiscing the 2005. Seems like it was like yesterday.
I know.
When Fred said it was 12 years ago, I had to sit down. And also joining Fred is Judy Zitello, the Executive Director of the J.T. Townsend Foundation, the Managing Director of the Funk Zitello Foundation, and a pancreatic cancer survivor and advocate. It's so nice to see you guys again.
Thank you for having us.
We've seen you guys do so much with the J.T. Townsend Foundation, and we could talk probably the rest of the show about how great that is and everything that you've done to make a difference. Let's talk about the Zitello Funk Foundation. Now, you guys started this up, and how did this come to be? And that's a long story in and of itself, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, 10 months after JT passed away, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and everything had to come to a screeching halt for fundraising for the JT Townsend Foundation so I could do my treatment and surgery and treatment. And so Tommy talked to Fred and said, listen, you know, we need to do just that one big event that we always talked about, and you know, maybe in addition to funding the J.T. Townsend Foundation, also do something for research for pancreatic cancer.
So good. And the event, let's get into some of the details of the event. We're coming up in about a month, right? Mm-hmm. About a month or so?
Well, it's the week of the U.S. Open, the regular U.S. Open, in June.
June, 2 months.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yep.
my brain's still in Costa Rica.
That's fine. That's a good place to be.
But this is good because it's going to be a golf tournament, and obviously near and dear to the 2005 Players Champion's heart, you know. And this is something that JT, you know, we had the golf tournament for JT as well. Now combining pancreatic cancer research, all of the funds going to stay with Mayo Clinic here locally. So all of this is coming together for this one big night.
Yeah, it really was Tommy's dream to. We had always talked about it.
Tommy. Who's Tommy?
Her husband, Tommy Z.
Okay.
And Tommy, everybody knows Tommy Z. Knows Tommy Z. Tommy, he's one of a kind. He's unbelievable, incredible, huge heart, and he just is full of energy. And he wanted to do this long before Judy had pancreatic cancer diagnosis, and then she went through everything she went through, and is still going through, and she's doing wonderful, and it just made a home run idea, even a bigger idea, to merge with what the legacy of JT and Judy's pancreatic cure is what we're looking for.
That's right.
But the main thing was not to have a small pro-am that just has a small impact, was to have a pro-am that would really have a huge impact and try to raise, you know, our goal was $500,000 on the first one, and that's a big impact.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're quite going to get there. We're going to get pretty close, I think, on this first year, which is really amazing. TPC has been incredibly generous. They're giving us the golf course. That's really, really nice. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah. Not just any golf course.
No,
like
and that's a big
course.
draw in itself. Yeah. And then we'll have a nice concert the night before, a little dinner, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. And it's just going to be to two great causes. JT was near and dear to everybody in this community and left a huge legacy that is still going strong thanks to Judy and the foundation that she's kept going. And as you can see, JT, he was an inspiration beyond inspiration that words can't describe. And then Judy's the same. And Judy's just energy level with what she's been going through is just amazing.
Powerful force.
And Judy,
really
I remember you telling me something about how when you were going through the thick of things with pancreatic cancer, and you know, and you're still going through things today, but you're doing much better.
Oh, yes.
I remember you telling me that you would wake up in the morning and you saw a picture of JT, and that was your inspiration after everything that JT had been through, to have the attitude that he had and to be so positive and so full of life and wanting to help others. When you said you woke up every morning and looked at his picture, it just gave you strength?
Absolutely. It's hanging on the wall right by my bed. And that's really what this whole Champions for Hope is about. We took the champion from your wonderful film, Emmy nominated, the champion, the J.T. Townsend story, and we took hope from the mantra of a Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, which is Wage Hope. And we married those together. And it's like a seemingly impossible trial where you can turn that into a positive and make an impact and help people.
We have to go very quickly, but let's find out. Call to action. What can people do? How can they get involved?
Right. We have a website, www.championsforhopegolf.com. You can go there and push the donate button. Other thing would be chip in for youth, the Players Championship tickets. They're $50 a day for a ground ticket. You can go in, put in Live Like JT, and half that money will go to the JT Townsend Foundation.
That's
All
great.
right. Well, we have over 2 months now, and we're going to be involved in it. We'll be pushing this a bunch more.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you both.
Day.
Thank you both for being here. And Curtis, take that trophy with you because Curtis was going to swipe it on the way out.